Hey, what's going on, you blistering bumfucks? Zerok here, bringing you guys another quick commentary, and today I wanted to talk about why I hate growing up. So, for you guys that don't know, I'm 18 years old currently, and I'll be turning 19 this upcoming year in March. So you guys are probably saying, yeah, you're not really a grown-up yet, you're heading off to college next year, right? And that's completely true. But heading off to college basically starts your adult life. The reason why is you go into debt. When you head off to college, you will be in debt no matter what, unless your parents are super rich and can pay for your whole college education. But for me, that's not the case in any sense of the word. My parents do just fine for themselves, but they cannot obviously fulfill my whole college tuition, and I would never expect them to. My parents have done a ton for me, and I couldn't ask for anything more out of them, basically. So going into adulthood sucks for a couple reasons. One, I have to take out student loans. And for you guys that don't know, I'm attending Western New England University, most likely. A university that costs about $47,000 a year. For you guys that don't know, that amasses basically over the course of college to about $250,000 in debt. And you guys are saying, how the fuck does that work out? If you're only going to school for 4 years, shouldn't that be a little less than $200,000 in debt? Well, you have to look at other expenses, such as books and things like that. So we're looking at about $250,000 worth of debt just because of living expenses and things like that. For you guys that don't understand how college works, college is not cheap, especially in America. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I know America colleges have a specific reputation of being very expensive. The other thing that sucks is having to file taxes. So this year is the first year I have to file taxes. So I don't normally talk about the YouTube side, the money side of YouTube, or my money in general that I've earned throughout my life. So for you guys that don't know, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts for a couple months this year, and I actually made enough money to have to go and get a tax return. So I have to do taxes this year because of that, and also because I have to claim my YouTube channel, which is actually considered a business now based off of the income on the channel, which I still don't believe is enough, honestly, to be considered a channel. I mean, to be considered taxable. Like, I don't make a ton of money on YouTube. I hardly make any money, to be completely honest, on YouTube. You know, there was a point where I was making some good money on YouTube when the channel had first started blowing up, but as of right now, my channel isn't anything, huge. I don't make more than, the most I've made, to be 100% honest with you guys, the most I've made in the past 6 months is probably, I think I made $50 in 1 month. Like, I don't make a ton of money anymore. There was one point where I was making $200 to $500 a month on YouTube, and I didn't plan on, even working because of the amount, I can live off of that. That's fine. At this point in my life, I can live off of that. But obviously, that's not the case anymore. The other thing I hate about growing up is having to be responsible. Obviously, I've always been a responsible person pretty much my whole life, but not in the sense that everything I do can be held against me. The other thing is, like, being responsible, I don't mind it, right? It's whatever. It's part of being an adult. But having to deal with all the bullshit that comes with being an adult is horrible. You have to make so many big decisions at such a young age. Obviously, like, you guys were saying you're 18, almost 19, and you don't want to make decisions. It's not that I don't want to make decisions. It's the simple fact that I have to make them so early, and I don't know if that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, obviously, like, at this point. Like, obviously, I know what I want to major in for college. It's something I've wanted to major in since I was in 6th grade when I made the final decision on what I wanted to major in. The other thing is, basically, the last thing is you can get arrested. So turning 18 in the United States basically means you are legally obligated to be arrested for the dumbest little things. So, for you guys that haven't heard my stories about my violent little fights, things like that, here and there, and my violent outbursts, I can be arrested for that now, and some of the minimum sentences for violent charges is up to 10 years. And for you guys that don't know, I have an easy trigger that can be pulled very easily and put into kind of a rage mode. For you guys that don't understand, like, how bad my rage can actually be, I'm going to make a commentary about that in, a little bit. Probably a few weeks I'll make that commentary. Maybe this week you'll see. Who knows? But guys, honestly, growing up sucks. I can't say much more about it. What I'm going to miss about being a child and not having to worry about shit is no financial responsibility. I didn't have to worry about my own money. My parents helped me out with a lot of stuff. Not having to worry about working or making any money just because, like I said, my parents helped me. Not having to worry about being arrested for doing dumb shit, because you can't really be arrested when you're underage in America. You can be arrested, but there's very few crimes that they'll actually hold against you, in a case where you'd have to go to, like, a juvenile detention center, obviously, unless you, like, stab somebody or kill somebody or some shit like that. Honestly, like, there's a lot of things I could say, basically, like, growing up's just terrible, man. The things I'm gonna miss about being a kid are just, you know, going out and having fun, not having to worry about or be stressed about anything. I'm gonna miss those days. Like, as of now, guys, I'm going into my senior year of high school. I stress every day about random things. Like, I'll just be like wicked upset about shit sometimes. Like, for you guys that aren't, you know, heading off to college this year or aren't, you know, in high school yet, take advantage of these years, guys. I'm telling you, they're gonna be the best years of your life before you have to stress about getting all your graduation shit done or your requirements done. Because honestly, guys, I wish I would have took more of an advantage of my childhood. Even though I had a great childhood, obviously, you know, I wish I would have went on more trips with my friends. I wish I would have did more shit like that. So obviously, like, you guys know, I did the competitive gaming thing forever. So I took a lot of time going around the United States playing in tournaments like that. I played a ton of baseball tournaments and things like that. But basically, you know, growing up sucks. And now that I'm gonna be 18, I realize I've had a great life so far, and I want to continue to have this great life. So it's grind time now. Gotta work hard, man. Gotta make it where I want to be. And you know, as of right now, YouTube is basically what I want to do. And obviously, I'm gonna have another job after football season is over and shit like that. Sorry for the awkward pauses, guys. There's a bunch of noise going on upstairs, so I'm trying not to have it included in the commentary. If you hear my dog barking or the floor creaking, I'm sorry, guys. There's so much shit going on in my house right now. It's 11:50 in the morning right now while I'm making this video. So yeah, there's a lot of noise, a lot of people upstairs in my house. So yeah. Alright, back to what I was talking about, guys. Growing up, take advantage of your childhood, honestly. Like, as you grow up and get older, you have more responsibilities, more things you have to worry about, and more things you have to take care of. So in the long run, guys, seriously, enjoy life while you can before you have to get, like, super busy. And always enjoy life. No matter how much you struggle, always find a way to enjoy life and be happy. Don't ever settle for a job because your parents want you to. Don't ever become something you don't want to be. Do what you want to do in life. If your parents want you to become a doctor and you want to be an astrophysicist, either way, you gotta make some cake doing those two jobs. That was a horrible example, but yeah, if you love what you do, man, go out and do it. For example, guys, my parents never even knew I did this whole YouTube thing until I got my first check for it. And then they, you know, started supporting it because they realized that it wasn't just like me sitting in my room making videos and talking to myself, well, talking to a microphone, talking to, you know, you guys. Obviously, you know, there's a ton more to it, and they finally started supporting me with it a couple years back when they saw the first check, like I said. And it was just an awesome experience to see my parents be able to, like, you know, be proud of me for something so little. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and tweet at me at Xerox on Twitter. I love all you.